please make sure you have dedicated some time and some free space to this yoga practice now. If you haven't already, take a moment to put your phone on silent and make sure you're in a place where you won't be distracted for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Start to come towards the front of your mat next. Get grounded and get settled. Take a deep breath in. Exhale long and slow through the mouth. And just start to slow down your body's awareness, your body's perception, your body's thinking capability, and settle into the senses of your body. This yoga practice that we're going to continue with today is what I believe to be the fundamental movement patterns of a vinyasa yoga practice. A practice where you're connecting movement and breath together, a practice where you're flowing from movement to movement in flowing meditative sequences. No matter what movements we try to get into in the session, I would like you to always take a moment to really steady the mind with the eyes closed here, checking into your surroundings, hearing your environment, feeling the mat beneath your feet, feeling the shape of your calves, the shape of your knees, the shapes of your thighs, the positioning of your spine, the shoulders, the neck and the head. And as you visualize that body in space, I would like you to feel how the shape of your body is moving with your breath, flowing with the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose, please. Exhale through the mouth. Gently start to open up the eyes. Take your feet slightly wider to around hip width apart. Next inhale, lift the hands high overhead. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, lift the hands high overhead, reaching long. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, hands lift. On this one, taking a small back bend. Then exhale, folding forward. Letting the body hang and fold here, not the tightest forward fold. Actually, today I'm struggling with a back injury myself, so my legs are not going to be completely straight through any of the forward folding positions, but that doesn't mean that you can't practice. You just work to whichever level is appropriate for your back on the day. As you get down here, I want you to try to just wake up the joints, wake up the nervous system, and get used to moving parts of your body that maybe haven't been moved all day. From here, start to hold your forward fold nice and still. Your next inhale, extending the spine, looking forward. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground and step back through plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the chest come to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull the shoulder blades back and down, lift the chest up. Exhale, let the chest come to the ground. Inhale, push to kneeling plank. Exhale, sink the hips back through child's pose. Next inhale, let's start to shift the weight forward, please. Tuck the toes under and exhale, find your downward facing dog. So what you'll find here is that we are not holding any position for too long, just flowing and keeping a gentle flow and movement to your practice. From here, start to walk your feet forward, please. One small step at a time. As you come to your forward fold, take a deep breath in. Exhale, nice tight forward fold. Inhale, move up through a curved spine, rounding your back, purposefully flexing your abs here. In just a second, as I adjust this mic, which is falling into my mouth on forward folds. Put this over here. Let's try with that. Yes. Next inhale, hands lift high overhead. Small back bend if you want it, then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending, looking forward. Exhale, stepping back through plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the chest down to the ground. Inhale, keep the elbows bent and lift up for cobra pose. Exhale, let the chest come to the ground. Inhale, push to a kneeling plank position. Exhale, sink the hips back through child's pose. From here, bend the knees. Not bend the knees. Shift the weight forward. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Breathe. Again, walk the feet forward. One small step at a time. So we're not holding too long in any position. Exhale, nice tight forward fold. Inhale, this time straighten the spine. Strong hinge back. Squeeze your hamstrings and glutes as you push forward. Hands lift high overhead. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, hands lift. Reach long, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending, looking forward. Exhale, stepping back through plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the chest to the ground. Inhale, this time straighten the arms as much as feels comfortable for you, finding cobra and looking up here. Exhale, from here, move straight into your downward facing dog. Breathe. Again, walking the feet forward, one small step at a time, finding your forward fold position. Inhale here. Exhale, stay here, pull yourself into a tighter forward fold. Inhale, straight spine again. Hinge out of the position, stand up tall. Hands lift high above the head. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, hands lift, big long back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Now we change up the flowing sequence here. Your next inhale, extend the spine, look forward. Then from here, as you exhale, your right leg's gonna step back through lunge. Drop the right knee to the ground. Inhale, hands lift high overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down and frame your front foot. Right hand's gonna plant into the floor, left hand sky reach. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, straighten the left leg for kneeling half splits as much as feels comfortable for you. It doesn't have to get fully straight. In your next inhale, bend into the front leg, please. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up. Left leg steps back for plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift as high as feels comfortable for your cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe. From here, your right leg lifts, finds three-legged dog. Bring the right foot in between the hands, find lunge position. Drop the left knee to the ground. Inhale, hands lift high overhead, reach long. Imagine something just out the reach of your fingertips. Then as you exhale, rotate to your right side. From here, right hand reaches back, left hand reaches forward, and you're not trying to be pulled forward or backwards in this position. Torso sits upright as you rotate. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the rotation. Inhale, hands lift again. Exhale, bring the hands down and frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes under, look forward, step forward for fold. Exhale, nice tight fold here. Inhale, straight spine, lifting through standing. Exhale, bring the hands down. Again, inhale, hands lift. Reach as if there's something just out the reach of your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending, looking forward. Exhale, left leg steps back through lunge, drop the left knee to the ground. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, bring the hands down and frame your front foot. Left hand plants to the floor, then your right hand sky reach. Think about rotating through the midsection here, reaching long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Inhale, right leg straightened as much as feels comfortable for you here. And hold, and you'll notice I can't straighten my right leg as much as my left at the minute. And that's fine. I just want you to always try to work within the boundaries of how much your muscles want to move on the day. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend into the front leg. Tuck the back toes under here, lift the back knee up. Right leg steps back, inhale, plank. Exhale to the ground. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. From here, plant the right leg down. Left leg lifts, finds three-legged dog. Bring the left foot in between the hands, find lunge. Drop the right knee to the ground. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, rotate. Left side, reach long in each direction without being pulled forwards or backwards. Then inhale, hands lift through center. Exhale, bring the hands down and frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up, look forward, step forward, folding position. Exhale, nice tight fold here. Inhale, straight spine, lifting through standing. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, hands lift, reaching long. Exhale, forward fold. Sequence changes here again. Next, inhale, extending, looking forwards. Then exhale, walk, step, or jump back into your plank, however feels comfortable for you. So we meet here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Maybe this time you hover halfway, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, knees and thighs are off the floor here. And exhale for downward facing dog. Your next inhale, right leg lifts, finds three-legged dog. Now this time, I want you to bend the knee and open up the hip. Find scorpion reach. So allow that foot to hang over like a scorpion tail. Allow some extension and some rotation of your lower back. It's fine if we do it under control. From here, your right foot's going to come in between the hands, finding high lunge position. Inhale, hands lift high above the head. Then as you exhale, open up the back hip, warrior two. So your back foot here is going to be pointing out 90 degrees. Your right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back, and you look forward of your right middle finger. When you look down at your right knee, you want to make sure that it's not collapsing on the inside of your right big toe. Squeeze your right glutes to have the external rotation of that front hip. And you use that as your limiting factor. If I go too far forward and my glutes fall out and my knee collapses inwards, then I'm going to work a little bit higher. From here, flip your front palm up, please. Reach forwards. Then inhale, peaceful warrior. Now, as you take peaceful warrior, keep that front leg bent and open up through your side body here. Really, really stretching long through your obliques, even your lats, even your side body here. Next, inhale, shift the weight forward for warrior two. Now straighten the right leg, squeezing your right quads, really important. Right hand's gonna reach forward, find triangle pose. Now in triangle here, squeeze your right quads. Make sure your legs are engaged for your balance. Your left hand can reach towards the ceiling if you like, or the left hand can wrap around the back. Now, wherever the hand is, the most important thing is that your shoulders are trying to stack roughly on the same line as each other. You're trying to create this side-on body position. It's a side-bending hamstring stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look down towards your right foot. Find side angle. Now you can find this supported side angle position here with your right forearm on the right thigh. Maybe your right hand is going to slide down the inside of your right leg. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. Your left hand can reach towards the front of the room here, or it can come in and behind the back. Whichever variation you're choosing, you're still trying to maintain the shoulders stacking on the same line as each other. The right knee not collapsing inwards. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look down towards your right foot. Left hand comes to the ground. Spin on your back leg here. Right hand, sky reach. Right hand comes to the floor here, then right leg steps back, plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift as high as feels comfortable. Cobra position. Or upward facing dog. I'm going to be careful with my back today. I'm not going to take too many upward facing dogs. From here, exhale, downward facing dog. Get nice and stable here, grounded. Your hands, shoulders, wrists, elbows. Next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open up your hip, find scorpion reach. So allow that foot to hang over. Scorpion tail. It's a kick we use all the time in capoeira. And a scorpio. Left foot comes in between the hands, finds high lunge. Grounded here. Inhale, hands left. As you exhale, open up your back hip 90 degrees. So external rotation here at this hip. External rotation here at this hip. Breathe. Look forward over that left middle finger. As you look down your left knee, it's moving forward without collapsing inwards. And it's different for each person. I like to go heels on line with each other because that makes me feel like I'm not collapsing inwards with my knees. And I think it works for most people as well. But if you need to have your heel in line with the middle of your back foot, then go for that. Flip the front palm up here, reach forward. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Shifting the weight forward, warrior two. Left leg straightens. Reach forward and down, triangle pose. Now, on this side, really, really important, trying to not get too low, trying to maintain side on body position over everything. Even with my back the way it is today, if I let my hips fall down and I can bring my hand to the floor somewhere over here, I'm not gaining the stretch that I want to be doing in that triangle pose. Left leg straightening, quads engaging. Trying to keep the body on the sideline and only using that as my limiting factor for how low I'll go with my left hand. If you want, the right hand can come in and behind the back. Then take a deep breath in. Exhale, look down towards the left foot. Bend into the left leg, find that side angle body position. So side angle can be here, forearm at the thigh, making sure those hips are pushing forward into that front knee. Or left hand can be sliding down the inside of your left leg. Right hand can reach towards the front of the room. Whichever position you're taking, you want to make sure you feel that you're not collapsing into the body. You're active, both feet are pushing into the floor hard, hand is reaching out, chest is opening up, side on body position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand to the ground. Can you hear me getting out of breath? Spin on the back leg. Oh, left hand lifts up high to the sky. Bring the left hand down. Left leg steps back, plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down here. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, you're going to push back to child's pose here. Let the hips sink back. Let the forehead sink down. And breathe in. Long, slow, relaxed deep breaths. From here, we're going to start to walk the hands back towards the knees.
Find a kneeling seat position. This can be really uncomfortable for a lot of people. I'm gonna scoot forward a little bit, make sure I'm in the shot. This can be really uncomfortable for a lot of people, as it was for me for the longest time, and as it is actually today with an ankle injury, a long to go with my back injury. For the longest time, I could just about get to here. And I do think it's important to work on the mobilities of your ankle and your knee over time, though. It takes time. The ligaments and tendons take a lot longer than the muscles to gain in flexibility and elasticity. So as you are sitting in this position, week by week, you can start to get a little bit further back, gain a little more weight into your heels and ankle. If you have it in your practice, you can start to come into this back bending position. Now, to get a lot of bicep and front delt stretch here, I would have the hands facing forward. But that isn't always appropriate for everyone's wrists and everyone's shoulders. Feel free to have your hands facing back too. For me, that gives me a nice, little bit more chest opening, as my rear delts can engage to open up the chest more. But today, I want a little bit more bicep and front delt stretch. From here, this might be enough for you. Stay here if you want to. If you want to take it a little bit further, hip extension, push the floor away with your hands, squeeze your triceps, squeeze the rear delts, open up the chest. Then take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the glutes come down. Walk yourself forward. Slide the legs out. Let the legs come out in front of you here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and start to forward fold. And look, if you can go further than me, then feel free to go further than me. Right now, that sciatic nerve coming through the back of my calf and foot is really giving me some problem. So I'm not going to push it too far. But actually, if you are someone like me who is struggling with their back, there's nothing wrong with bending your legs and reaching forward here, because normally your hamstring mobility or even the level of pain you're having in that sciatic nerve will stop how much you can fold forward with straight legs. It can be really nice sometimes to just bend the legs and let this lower back stretch out, which it normally doesn't get this stretch because of the flexibility of your glutes and your hamstrings negating it. And then over time, you can just let those legs straighten. A little bit more and more and more. And for some reason, for a lot of people like me, that seems to negate that sciatic pain. Because there's not a chance, just a minute ago, I would have been able to reach my toes. Good. Slowly start to lift yourself up from here. Either start to lie yourself down flat on your mat, or find a comfortable seated position. So you've done it, you've completed a short vinyasa yoga practice. The fundamentals, the basics of movement training, of calisthenics and yoga practice. And when you get to the end of a practice, as with all yoga, whether it's Ashtanga, Yin, Hatha, Vinyasa, Power Yoga, Primal Flow Yoga, Freestyle Fitness Yoga, whatever it is, the purpose is to get to a place where you are now a little more connected to your body and breath. The sense of perception in which you were slicing up time so rapidly before, hopefully, has slowed down just a touch. I'll encourage you to take the next 5 to 10 minutes to just sit in your experience right now. Sit in the experience of whatever it is your body is bringing to you. The yoga practice has so many tools and techniques when it comes to poses, breathwork, meditation tools, mantra, philosophy, everything. But just as important as all of the tools and techniques is giving yourself space. Space to really see and experience. Sit and observe and really study yourself, breath by breath. Tat Sat.